Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today, I'm here to sacrifice Tuesdays. We gonna sacrifice Tuesdays, as always, for the big three. So as you know, we watching Miami versus DMV, and I believe both teams are both 2-3 right now. Yeah, both teams are 2-3 right now. One team is defending champions, the other one is not, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So yeah. I don't know who's gonna come out of this, but let's see what happens.
Results on a one-on-one battle. The most exciting rule in the Big Three.
Free throws. Chicago is undefeated.
Early in the penalty.
Chicago is the only undefeated team.
See Earl Clark and Michael Beasley and Beasley.
A lot of quick shots taken here early as Beasley gets that one. It's only for 2. 2-0 lead here for Miami 305.
Earl Clark for 3. Right back at you.
Answering back, Earl Clark.
Oh, them ain't 3s? I thought them was 3. Oh, them 2. Put on the line, my bad.
Beasley quickly answers.
Nope.
Off the mark.
Earl Clark wide open in the corner. Nope.
No, Beasley with the board.
Well, I like it. Both teams
in the corner.
Playing fast. And again, you got some taste of it.
The turnovers that can lead to quick points on the other side.
Well, that's it. Turnovers.
Bitch ass nigga!
Errant shots that don't hit the rim result in easy layups. And speaking of which, excellent ball movement right there.
Quick pass inside to Dorsey, out to Chalmers, left wide open.
Chalmers wide open. Nobody goes out there to contest.
Too open that time.
And then you did all that in brick. Come on, brother.
Get his elbow in and knock it in. And speaking of which, Johnson, Jalen able to knock it in. Kind of gets his lead down to 1 from able to stretch the floor. Not finding that same rhythm, but yet still can be dangerous.
I heard somebody picked up Patrick McCaw.
Right down the middle.
I remember Patrick McCaw. I ain't seen that nigga since 2019.
Retrieve it, bounce it off the leg.
Oh, bounces off of him. Hey!
And he slams it in.
I bet James Johnson dunked on y'all. That's crazy.
Well, hopefully the turnout. Houston has been one of my favorite cities with regards to the Big Three. They love their basketball. They come out and support.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that. The Texas showdown.
Beasley with another bucket. Trims the deficit down to 4. Johnson a little hezzy.
He tried it. Wide open though.
And hits the triple.
Here we go, Alex. Quick attack by Johnson. Okay. Sessions is able to set the table for this talented Trilogy lineup right there. It's simple play, Alex, but it's the right play.
Hey, Earl Clark on fire right now.
Our objective is to get 50 points first, so we'll see how this plays out, y'all.
Hey, Chris, talking to Michael Beasley, what was his mindset coming in, knowing how important at 2-3 this game was for Miami as they still want to defend their title and get to the playoffs?
Great question, Jimmy. So on the podcast that I have with Michael Beasley, the 3s and 1s podcast, everybody go subscribe to that. We actually had Jalen Johnson and Willie Reed, 2 members of the DMV Trilogy, on our show yesterday. Frank Nitty right there knocks down his 3. Welcome back, Frank Nitty. And they were getting on them. They were saying, hey, we're coming for you. They understand that they're both 2-3. These are 2 desperate teams right here. And all Beasley had to say was, listen, I don't take what you guys are saying as disrespect because I have to respect you as players.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Tough bucket.
Yeah, I thought that was going up, but officials thought otherwise.
Here's
Earl Clark.
From the elbow.
No. Lance. Back to Beasley.
Beasley working on Johnson.
You reach. Oh, never mind.
Well, you know,
let's say you reach out teeth.
That's Lance Stevenson able to wedge his way inside against Sessions.
Stevenson. Oh,
there
nice.
you go. Hey!
Sean Williams with the stuff.
Go double if you do. You got to ensure that that pass can't get out the corner. Lance made him pay. Tough.
Oh, that's a tough bucket
A
right
lot of
there.
strength to get there. You know, doubling away from the paint.
Can't even hate on
really
that.
a dangerous thing to do in this league in 3-on-3.
Yep.
You got so much space. You can just kind of toss it up there.
Well, you know, but in the deep corner, you utilize the sideline and the
Step
baseline
back.
as, secondary defenders. Got a little offensive foul here. Well, I got to head shorts defense, my man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 15 to 20.
Oh,
26.
with the first step, Stevenson
Gotcha.
takes it to the rim.
Trash
So
ass
as I
nigga.
said, Dolphins, but I was talking to
They
Franklin
ain't
Sessions yesterday.
updated the scoreboard.
The thing about one-on-one and bring the fire.
It should be.
You gotta be decisive.
It should be 23 to 22. They haven't updated the scoreboard. What the hell going on here?
The more in favor it is to the defense. And that time, Lance identified where he wanted to get to. It was one dribble, and before you know it, he was already at the rim. That's his classic one-on-one. Back in the day when we used to work out, Alex, we would play one-on-one. You can only take 2 dribbles. That created an opportunity.
I could have sworn they just scored before that layup.
Stevenson cutting to the
Now it should be well.
And even when the play breaks down,
I could have sworn they scored before this.
the heads-up play by Williams to identify Lance, but Lance did his job. He didn't stand
Was up from the
still.
4?
4-point
Hell no,
shot
trash
by
ass nigga.
Johnson.
Right back, wide open, kicks it out to Earl Clark.
in on Stevenson.
Terrible decision.
Man, these 2 points is just like
Clark
On the 4, nope.
The refs. What do I got
Taking
to
it
do?
in. Hey!
Lifted off here in Houston.
Okay.
It's a 12-2 run for Miami.
well, Earl Clark upset about not getting the call. He compromised his team's defense, and that was
Wrong move, can't finish. Out to Jalen Johnson.
Oh, you reaching.
Easily getting physical. Kick it out. Drive baseline. Floats it up. Puts it
That's
in.
to be teaching. That's going to take us into halftime.
Takes us to the half. Trilogy up by 3 on Miami 305.
very important. Teams are 16 right now as you head into the second half.
You know, it's worked for us a lot, you know, this
There you go.
but I think the lack of communication on defense with switches and giving away, easy layups, you know what I'm saying? Because we really need this win more than anything. But one thing about E, man, he's a great player.
Oh, you
He's done a lot in
reaching.
this league, and, you know, he deserves
Good steal,
He's
good
gonna get it when the
pass.
time is right.
Right back to him.
Johnson on the other hand.
There you
Good
go.
ball movement by the
Good
Trilogy
teamwork.
there.
Hey, Steven, adding Franklin Sessions, a point guard that can set things up, and he said the versatility of size will enable them to do some things and not get caught on
there you
switches.
go.
But I think he understood as the season went on that you needed a placeholder, a playmaker, a guy who set the table when things got kind of out of control or stagnant, and Sessions can definitely do that.
Johnson takes it in, gets it back up to 3. I think certainly the concern when you're doing 3-on-3 is having a point guard that might be a little undersized, because size and length are so important in this league.
No, it is. It really is. But you can mask that if you have a good rim protector and your
You know.
rotations are on point and you communicate. And that's something Steve
Okay.
talked about, the lack of communication on their end once you play. But you have to play.
Good screen.
Chalmers looking to get involved in this one.
Terrible
There's a turnover
pass.
there. Johnson behind the back to Sessions.
Shoot it. What you doing? I'm about to say what you doing, brother. Shoot that.
Again,
Wide
turnover.
open.
Just like transition basketball, okay? A loose ball turnover. His fingernails on that shot. Defense wins out once again.
Wide open. Trash.
There's a steal. As we get Sessions out to Johnson.
Wide open in the corner.
Corner 3. James Johnson from downtown. That pushes the lead up.
Well,
Back to 6.
Yeah, and if your offense, you can get your opponent to have to scramble and get in rotations, you're going to find
There you
yourself
go.
open shots
The
like right
pass in
there.
the corner.
Beautiful ball movement.
Money. Let's go.
By Chalmers, able to knock it in.
Finally, Mario Chalmers makes a 3. This nigga been missing terribly.
6 on the shot clock.
Lance
Stevenson.
making them dance.
Fakes
Oh,
the
got him with the
pass,
fake.
Pulls up. Banks it in.
Who said the
of
bank
course,
is
Alex,
closed
he
on
called
Sunday?
Yeah, good defense by Reed, better offense that time by Lance Stevenson. A lot of the headlines, but yet as solid as a team that we have in the Big 3.
Good behind the
the
back.
best defensive team.
Oh, great pass. Hey!
And Sean Williams is there for another flush.
I tell you what, I've been overly impressed with the playmaking ability and unselfish play of Lance Stevenson in this game. When he plays like that, I mean, it brings you another dimension. He's the point guard de facto, kind of for Miami, just making a lot of plays happen.
Session with the air ball. Dorsey didn't have to bring it back out, but he did.
I don't know, I think it touched the bottom of the rim, so that's why Dorsey brought it out. And now, after setting his teammates up, Stevenson using those
Lance starting to come alive.
1 foot putt. You miss a couple of those, now you start
wide open. Earl Clark been on fire though.
And there's the record. Earl Clark with a three-pointer. Now the all-time leaders.
Kind of think about that name with regards to scoring.
Earl Clark has been on fire.
Putting up some phenomenal numbers.
They need to figure out ways to get him the ball more.
Michael Beasley showing off that touch. And I'll get back to it after break because it's a player that I thought that if he could.
Here we go. All it takes is 10 points to win the game now.
That record may not be there long as long as Michael Beasley is in the league. He's a bucket getter, ladies and gentlemen.
A little flat today.
Yeah, it has been. Not getting his legs into it. Speaking of legs into it, one-on-one right here in the middle.
Two on the
Step
shot
back.
clock. Following.
Money.
To go and a little shimmy.
Lance is starting to heat up.
Well, how dominant has Stevenson and Beasley been? Well, that's 15 out of 29 shots made and attempted for 33 points. So 33 out of the
Earl Clark
42
Damn.
have come from Michael Beasley and Stevenson, as opposed to Trilogy as a team, has 38. So, I mean, it's been the theme all year. What league you in, high school, college, I don't care what it is, rec league, it's hard to have that same focus. Really good defense and take it back up. And Williams right there, again with the deflection. But this time, Trilogy able to take advantage of it. So, because your desire, your focus, your attention to detail, wanting to finally win, it shifts a little bit after you won.
Well, you also become the hunted, right? Everyone else is going to give you their best effort out of the gate.
Yep.
2-point game. A 4. And Stevenson.
We didn't get the air guitar on that one. He wants the Texas two-step.
He's had a different celebration.
Four more points in this game. 2 more possessions. 2 more buckets in this game. Oh, you reaching?
With a little shimmy.
That was an unnecessary foul.
Shimmy there a while ago.
Right here, Lance walks into this.
Lance is on fire.
Now gets up close and personal.
Hey, yo, that's wild, though. Hey, yo, my brother. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. A 4-pointer wins it for Miami. DMV.
There you go. Get that out of there.
Bitch ass nigga.
Off the backboard.
Stevenson.
And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. Send their ass home sad. Let's sit their ass home sad.
Off the backboard. Let's see. Few questionable calls missed.
That's how you end the ball game on a 4-pointer.
Stevenson nails a second 4.
Easy with the block, which I don't know. That might have been a goaltend. Hold on. That might have been a goaltend. That looked like it came off the glass first.
But here it is, right off the glass. That's a clear goaltend.
That's a goaltend, yo. Oh, they just got robbed. Oh no, they just got robbed. That was a goaltend. It went off the glass first. That came straight off the glass.
I mean, it's above the cylinder as well.
Well, you get the block, and then Stevenson once again. Do we get it? There it is. Oh, Texas. We loving it right now. It's just me. Sometimes you don't need a dance partner.
Yeah, DMV, y'all got hold, bro. Y'all need to talk to somebody about that, bro. Y'all got hold out of a goaltend, bro. That was a blatant goaltend. That should have been called. That was pure fucking robbery right there. But anyways, though, that's just gonna about do it for this one. The Miami 305, they are officially a 500 team. For the first time not for the first time, but the second time this season, they are a 500 team. Can they get above 500? That'll be the first time they do it this season. Remember, they are the defending champions. But we'll have to see though. But anyways though, I'm gonna see y'all the next video. Till then, deuces.